Red zone drive number 50 on the season. UNT leads the nation, and that's a touchdown. Caleb Hawkins, Mean Green on the board.
Facing a very solid Vanderbilt defense. Manning comes out slinging to Ryan Wingo. Down the far sideline. He's going to go all the way. On the first play of the game, 75 yards and a Texas touchdown. As a running back, Pavia, their leading rusher in total. Colin Simmons, the pressure. And Texas has the ball inside the 30.
Saying underneath, caught. Jeremiah Smith, touchdown, Buckeyes.
In terms of pass defense numbers, Beck downfield, caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes, JoJo Trader.
Both tight ends to the same side. And sincere Bowers off those tight ends. That's a house call.
Play fake by Mensah. Coming back. Oh, look at this. Wide open. It's a bust in the secondary, and Cooper Barkate sets sail. And it is a long touchdown. 77 yards unofficially for Cooper Barkate. And
Blake Horvath's finals got pushed to next week. Ball is out. UNT pounces on it. Chapman lost it on the exchange from Horvath.
They're trying to get a closer field goal.
Or are they going to have an exotic set like this? Their target line for a field goal is about 6 yards away. Helms loads up, fires to the end zone, short, caught, touchdown!
Looking for 6 instead of 3. Touchdown! His favorite target, Taylor Cozio. Has the Cougars out.
Hudson at guard and Robertson at center.
Manning, lots of running room should he decide to do it. Waits for somebody to get open, and it's a touchdown. C.J. Baxter.
Fox pumps. Overrunners to the end zone. Vaughn is down there, and he drops it in. Cam Vaughn. Another highlight play for West Virginia.
Third and goal at the 3. Singleton on the pitch. Singleton, touchdown, Nittany Lions.
10th play of the drive. Here's Klubnik looking to throw end zone, and wide open Antonio Williams for his second touchdown.
The most difficult running back to tackle in the American Conference. Right here, showing why. Still rolling. Get off me.
On the first Saturday in November, Beck has a man incomplete, picked off in the secondary by Amon Moses. Another interception for the Mustangs, their 13th of the season. See if they take a shot right after. Jennings pivots, pulls, touchdown, Stangs. Yamir Knight making it right.
Weisner, blockers out in front, touchdown.
Down at 7 of the 45. Saying steps into his throw. Tate! Touchdown! Tatum!
First and goal. Wigman, quick set. End zone. Jump ball! Did he hang on? Yes! Amari Thomas!
3rd and 6. Chapman, right side. Tasco with the block. Like he is catapulting off the Gerald Ford. He's gone.
Pavia down the middle and caught, and a touchdown. Eli Stowers.
First down at 10 at the 20-yard line for the Buckeyes. And it's Donaldson. Great energy, great enthusiasm on our team. And look at this. Picked up. Do the Nittany Lions have it? Yes, they do.
the one. Allen, touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Ahead of Randall. Talk about your power eyes. Toss to Randall, right side, touchdown for Clemson. Not have long range in terms of field goal tries.
Yep.
Here's a play fake, Mensa to throw. And there's the shot downfield. There's Brown. It's caught. Touchdown, Duke.
Tyler Moore in the backfield as the fullback.
Fake the toss, sprint out. Rocco Bex exhausting his progression, turns it up and punches it in. On this drive, the most recent for 38 yards. Now Sims goes to work, and he answers with a QB rushing touchdown of his own. Power back. They give it to him. Leans, touchdown, Buckeyes.
Horvath under center. Keeps it. End zone. Blake Horvath. Navy ain't going away.
Baxter in at running back. Manning faked it to him. Hit as he throws. Touchdown. Emmett Mosley.
McFall in the backfield on 2nd and goal. Jennings looking for a seam. Tucks it under. Touchdown. Mustangs, who take the lead.
Three-man rush. Horvath climbs the pocket. And we'll throw one-handed pick. No way! Come on now. Quentin Hammonds. He's about to go stone cold.
5-minute mark. 8th play of the drive. This one down the seam for a touchdown. Shimon Mateer with an 18-yard score.
Man, they go to the extra tackle here, Steve.
Yeah, they're putting a little bit extra tackle for a little more juice.
High snap is not a high snap. It was straight to Peter Woods, and he got in. They faked the snap to Klubnik. He faked it. They snapped it directly to Peter Woods, who scores the touchdown.
Zarka himself. Zarka is in. And a hallelujah from the Air Force crowd.
A very tight window to the field. Hawkins. 4!
Well, what else do you have to do? He goes, I think I have to throw a touchdown.
Wow. Okay. Hagens will play this from 2 yards deep. So Samir Hagens fires off the right side, and Hagens is gone. 102 yards and a Duke touchdown for Samir Hagens.
Beck into the end zone. Room service, touchdown Bauman. And the Hurricanes retake the lead.
Bodies for Houston.
That is picked. West Virginia with another takeaway. And this one goes. Jordan Scruggs with the house call.
8-minute drive at the 10. Into the end zone. Cale Helms.
With tight ends left, 2 receivers split out right. Back to the air. In his own zip code. Ben Bramer. Touchdown. Cyclones.
Just that one play has Thomas for a walk-in.
Horvath keeps. No shirts. No service.
Saying over the middle.
Oh, what a catch by Jerry Willie Smith. Money on the rise.
Houston stacking it. They're bringing pressure, running right into it. It opens up for Fox. Off he goes. Needed 4, got 34.
And a quick throw, and they're trying to get TJ Moore loose, and they do. Here's Moore, and it's a foot race to the end zone at the west end. And Moore will score.
He'll keep it. And he's in! Touchdown! Air Force!
Next to each other on the right side. Hubbard is back in there. First window closed. Second one, he got through. Hubbard is in!
Hellam's going to throw it. Going to throw it deep. That's for Anderson! And he's got it! Oh my goodness!
Sunny day back then.
Beautiful.
A little cloudy now. Diego Pavia letting one fly. Busted coverage. This is going to be a touchdown for Eli Stowers. 67 yards.
Snap's good. Kick. Up. Good! Army wins it!
This for the tie. Wow, that was close. And he missed it.
Sims needs 4.
Wow, the double door's open, and he's off to the races. Jeff Sims, exit velocity. Touchdown ASU.
4 on the season. Empty backfield for Lane on 3rd down. He drops back. He fires end zone. He's got a man. It's caught. Touchdown. Damon Bankston out of the backfield and into the end zone.
40 seconds to go. Pavia needs to get rid of it. Does. Back in the end zone. Touchdown. My goodness. Richie Hoskins.
They got no safety on. There you go. Safety's coming back on top of him right now.
Mensah backing up, gonna throw it off his back foot. That's incomplete.
That's a flag on the offense. That's going to be offensive pass interference, I believe.
Flag on the goal line.
I think it's offensive pass interference. They tackled him because he was going to try to make an interception.
A lot of interested Tigers standing around. Manny Diaz thinks it's on Clemson. Tim Hedgepath.
Pass interference. Defense number 8. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Go for 2.
I think they tie it if they can score.
Mensah, Shepard, touchdown Duke. Snap to Mensah. He'll push the pocket right. This is Hagens, and Duke leads.
Harden in the backfield for the Mustangs. Pass downfield. And it's caught by Hudson. Wow, in traffic.
2. They hit it right to Livingston, and he missed the ball. It's free on the ground. And did it go out of bounds? Oh, Vanderbilt had all kinds of chances at it. Did they corral it in bounds? Longhorns are saying no. We haven't seen a signal. Now we are from the officials.
The ruling on the field is that the ball was touched in bounds. However, the ball went out of bounds with no player in possession. Therefore, it's Texas's ball at the out of bounds spot, first down.
They've got to get to the 43. Jennings drops back, and they blew it dead. And we're going to have a flag.
He's trying to pull up,
Timeout was called by Miami. Dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 12.
Wow.
15-yard penalty.
Mario Cristobal is
The ball game. Klubnik going to throw it in the middle of the field. Tristan Smith the catch. He'll break the 50. Cannot keep his feet. Tried to throw the ball behind him. It's scooped up by Williams. He'll throw it back across the field. Randall dropped it, and the ball game is over on a loose ball recovered by the Blue Devils. For the first time since 1980, Duke has beaten Clemson.
That is the end of the game.
At Memorial Stadium. And in the process, the Blue Devils have now won 5 straight ACC road games.
for the tie. This time leaving no doubt.
And usually they're controlling those short yardage 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
Four-man rush. Mendoza fires near side. It's intercepted. Picked off by Glasgow. Down the sideline. What a play for the Maryland defense. That's their 15th interception of the season.
These stages. On a screen, it's flipped up to the far side for Bankston. He's got some space with a penalty flag down. He's down the far sideline. One-on-one, no one's going to catch him. Bankston all the way to the end zone, but a flag back near the line of scrimmage. If the play holds, it's an 84-yard touchdown pass.
8th play of this opening drive for Georgia. Stockton to the end zone. Touchdown, Dylan Bell.
Up to the top.
Beck's going to pass. Pumps, delivers. Picked off at the 2 by Moses.
Haven't seen quite from anyone else this year on tape.
Avery Johnson on the fake from Brown. He's gone again. Avery Johnson against the Red Raiders, a guaranteed touchdown. He goes under center here. And he'll roll to the right on play action. Directing traffic. Fires end zone. Cut. Touchdown. Day Reynolds.
Verge of history. Harden. Trick or treat, Dallas. SMU wins.
Cal defense been hurt all week long about making tackles. Definitely, that was a nice solid tackle. Here we go, 3rd down.
Give it to Taylor right up the middle, and he is gone! Touchdown, Virginia on a 25-yard sprint through the heart of the Cal defense.
Left to Beck. Alexander motions to the widest left. Off the play fake. Beck tracked down from behind and sacked.
3 tight ends in the game. Lindsey gives, and Ejiofor untouched for the Minnesota touchdown.
Before we get there, Rebels sent 4. Lane looking to the near side. It's picked on his way to the end zone. Quandarius Keys, touchdown! A pick 6 for UNLV. Keys with his 2nd of the year.
It has to do with his footwork. That was only a 25-yard punt by Thorson. Lagway. Downfield throw is caught and a score. Trey Wilson.
Mendoza, quarterback draw. He's going to walk in. Touchdown, Indiana.
3rd and 6. Stockton. It is intercepted. The Gators come up with the pickoff, and it's Devin Moore.
Jack Lane coming out of the 2-minute timeout. We'll drop back to Bass. He's flushed out of the pocket. He sets the feet. He fires deep over the middle. He's got a man that's caught. Wide open is Keegan Johnson. It's a foot race to the far sideline. Joseph can't bring him down, and it's an 80-yard touchdown pass from Lane to Johnson, and the Lobos.
Shapen. Again, the safety valve. And beating him to the corner for the touchdown is Devon Booth.
It's a direct snap to Raphael, the running back through the middle, and he's got Cal on the board. 6 for the Bears.
The mistakes are our own doing, and we got to play better.
That about sums it up, Kurt. Washington throws, and he's intercepted. Picked off by Caden Turner. Good-looking drive by the Hoosiers. Fernando Mendoza looking for more. Goes to the corner. Wide open. He's not going to drop that one. Omar Cooper. Touchdown, Indiana.
What? Upshaw. There goes Morton. It is a straight-ahead run for Dickey for the touchdown.
He's already hit the end zone. Started the day with the 2nd most rushing touchdowns in the league. only behind Haynes King of the undefeated Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And why not? They go right back to him with some push from behind. Touchdown, Virginia.
Milivojevic, pressure off the backside. He puts it up to Rodney Bullard, who's got the catch and space. And Michigan State has flipped this game. 71 yards.
Pass complete to number 3.
Sped him up that time. Second down. Drop it off to tight end Oakley. It's another middle screen to a tight end, and Oakley puts the ball on the ground. Wisniewski punches it away, and Texas Tech on the recovery. Wisniewski comes away with it here. Williams, a tailback, gets around the edge. Big block from Carter. He'll cut it back. Williams is gone. Touchdown!
I want to correct myself on that one. It was Sharp on that first play, making that play.
Got it to the 45-yard line. Now Malik on the run. That's dangerous, but he got it to the same guy on the run. Williams down the sideline. DeJuan Williams. He scores. Touchdown, Maryland. They've been waiting for an explosive play all day. They just got a 55-yard touchdown.
Third and long. Avery Johnson back to throw. He'll step up right down the middle. Johnson again is in, and Kansas State is right back in this ball game.
Great balance. Coming in, one of the most balanced teams as Kalon Black cuts it outside, down the sideline and gone. Touchdown, Indiana. And they continue to pound. That wasn't much pounding. Great blocking to the edge, and 31 yards later, Kalon Black in the end zone.
12th tackle of the day. He's got as many as 14 in the game this year. Calandria throws, end zone, touchdown! Nick Elksnis from 14 yards out has tied the game. The extra point will give UNLV a lead.
Let's see if they go to DeJuan Williams here to try to get the yard.
He's not good.
Nope, it's going to be Washington, and he dropped the ball. Scooped up by Indiana, going the other way. And diving to the end zone is Devon Boykin. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
I think he stripped him and then took it.
Here's McKinney, cuts it back, finds the end zone from 13 yards out, and New Mexico takes the lead with 2:54 to play.
Stockton over the middle, gets it complete to Branch, and Branch in space is dangerous. Weaving his way inside the 30. Third, fourth, he's really good. He's very good. 2nd and 5. Stockton, touchdown Dogs, Noah Thomas.
Motioning in, showing his man coverage.
Morton will flow this way, and he throws back to the end zone. Douglas, Karma, touchdown.
Vaughn, but they got the penalty, bailed him out.
1st and goal. And right into the end zone is Jaden Ball. The 12th play of a drive.
This 22nd catch, and it's 3rd and inches. And now it's a touchdown for Taylon Green.
So go to ESPN.com/All-State Playoff Predictor to check out your team's chances. It's a double pass, and it ends up in the end zone for California. Mason Minnie, the tight end, of the running back Kendrick Raphael. 42 yards to the house. And a tough angle, and it's no good. And we stay tied.
Keeping it and taking it off and going.
Throw it out to the flat. It's Eli Wood stretching to the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia.
See if there's a quarterback keep here.
Mendoza throws to the corner, got his man, and it might be a touchdown. It is. And it's Jonathan Brady for the score.
Back in at defensive end. A handoff to Tolliver, and he breaks into space. Elijah Tolliver racing down to the 20, and he finally gets caught after a humongous run.
Goal, Kansas State. It's a low snap. Johnson plucks it, throws it to the end zone. What a jumping catch by
Williams. Easy. Touchdown Razorbacks.
Vojovic, he turns and gives to Tullis, and he's in. And Michigan State leads for the first time today.
E.J. Kaminong is the quarterback, listed third on their depth chart. They hand it off to Raphael, who bounces off the first wave, goes around the corner, and he is into the end zone. A Cal touchdown.
Here's best friend and father. On 2nd and 15, Taylor gets out of there. Camario, touchdown.
Lindsey's going to sneak in, and he gets there. Waiting for a signal, he looks in, and he is.
4th and 1. Ball straight ahead. It doesn't look like he got it at all. Tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Owens. And look at Chauncey Bowens. Here he goes. Georgia retakes the lead.
He's backed up here. Here comes Height. LaMelo Height drags him down. Ball is free. It's a scoop and score for Curry.
Touchdown Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Coach John Curry.
Lagway, 34. He wants more than 4. Sturdivant incomplete. It just hit the ground in front of his reached out arms.
And DJ got outside the pocket. Let's see.
Take a look. They ruled it incomplete. Let's see. Oh! The white gloves were underneath this football. Watch the ground, watch the gloves, and the forearms. In scoring position.
After video review, the ruling of an incomplete pass is upheld. It'll be 4th down.
Ejaboy behind Behrman. Lindsey rolling out. Gonna take it himself. He does for the win.
Lagway to stay alive, incomplete. It was Ellis Robinson jumping the route by Trey Wilson.
Jamari Taylor in the backfield. Morris to throw. Back foot. Incomplete. And the Bears have life with 45 seconds to play.
Turnover on downs.
So Cal, no timeouts. A low snap starts the drive. Ball over the middle, and the game is over. Virginia with a takeaway. Not satisfied just to get the pick, but instead to get the pick 6. And Cam Robinson takes it to the end zone.
Well, they're going to have to block Quincy Rhodes. Whatever they do, they ought to focus on sliding the protection to him.
4th and 6, one-on-one ball down there. Caught! That's Thompson! A sliding catch with Neal right in his face. On 4th and 4, Shapen throws, and Evans, that's a first! And that is a spin and a touchdown! Anthony Evans, right at the first down marker, broke a Julian Neal tackle, and Mississippi State's on top.
Two fakes, floated to the end zone. Hardy for a touchdown.
They've converted 3rd and 3 and 3rd and 4 on this drive. This one's 3rd and 9. Need to get to the 5-yard line. It's Raiola, fade to the other side, and in tight coverage, it is caught for the touchdown. Dane Key. What a start for the Huskers.
If at first you don't succeed, try again, right? The 3rd time that they've tried to throw the fade route.
And 5 touchdowns. King right up the middle for a touchdown. A very quick response.
Interesting looking backfield. Both tight ends in there along with Bishop, and they throw it across the middle. Caught for a touchdown by Braylon Staley. Ball strike quickly again.
Less than 5 seconds on the play clock. Bailey got it off with one. Up the middle, he's taken off. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. 11-yard scamper. Wolfpack back on top.
Castellanos with time, lets it rip, caught by Deuce Robinson in stride, down the sideline, and pushed out of bounds near the 10-yard line. Fakes the handoff on the roll. He's going to keep it and walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
Matthews to the left, Brazel to the right as they always line up. Into the defense, spread wide, the ball's knocked loose, and our Mason Thomas has got it. Stiff arm moving his way, and still going. A scoop, and if he stays in bounds, score for Oklahoma. Did he step out?
Oh, my goodness. For one red zone offense in the ACC. King floats, touch, Yellow Jackets lead.
3rd and short. They hand it off up the middle, and he squirts through for a touchdown. Sam Singleton, a 10-yard scamper.
Quarterback position with Darius Johnson to his left. Wilson keeps trying to outrun the defense. Wilson leaping for a touchdown.
Right now, they get the pass interference.
And it's 1st and goal just inside the 10. It's Johnson up the middle. Johnson still on his feet for the touchdown. Too much EJ for the TD. 10-yard scamper to extend the lead.
Play fake, Aguilar launches down the middle of the end zone, and it's intercepted. Coming across was Peyton Bowen, the safety, trying to make another big play for Oklahoma on a return.
Willie Rodriguez back in there. And he springs Law on the screen, and Law takes it across the goal line. Our first touchdown of the night under Kendrick Law. Catch and run.
First down, clock stops. They're going to go fast.
Downfield launch, and it's an easy interception. He threw it right to Robert Spears-Jennings, and look out. Oklahoma with another big return tonight. Down inside the 30. They've got 16 seconds to work with here.
Elijah Page has seen an extended run. There was a curiosity how many snaps he could legitimately play up front for USC. This was dangerous and taken away. It is picked by Andrew Marshall to take advantage and extend the lead. On 1st down, play action. Raiola had time. Time ran out. Raiola lost the ball. USC looked like they got there first. Anthony Lucas got to him, forced it out.
And a passing touchdown. Here's a carry on 1st down to Duke Scott. In a foot race. Scott inside the 20. And he is taken down at the 5. And a flag comes in late.
Play action. They pick up the blitz. Castellanos wants it all. Deuce goes up front and he gets it. Upstairs. Down to the wall.
3rd and 6. Bailey backing up. Evading pressure. Wide open man. Teddy Hoffman. Touchdown!
Second and goal, wildcat play. Pittman takes it, keeps it, off right tackle, spins out of trouble, stays on his feet, gets it to the end zone for a touchdown. A 7-yard rumble.
Mayava again. Same look. Mayava stays up for the touchdown. Jaden Mayava. Short-term memory indeed from the quarterback. And he gets USC within 2.
Well, they take it.
Commitment to it tonight. 3rd and 8, of course, looking to throw from the pocket. And it's caught by Staley, who bounces off 2 Sooners and goes down the sideline. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. 54 yards.
False start. They get backed up. Field goal. That's a 4-point swing. Last series, field goal.
Fake it to Haynes. It's King in for a touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
5th play of the drive. Arnold gets sacked. Alex Safari Jr. with the 5th sack of the night for Kentucky. I'm not sure if Cam Newton would make a difference at quarterback tonight, the way the O-line's been playing.
On possession tonight, they're getting close. Robinson off the right side, breaks a tackle, cuts back, lost the football. Flag is down, it's still loose. Looks like the Volunteers have recovered. There is a flag out. Idris Farouk made the recovery down to the 11-yard line.
Now they'll go back to the ground. Oh, flea flicker. Mayava, deep ball. It is hauled in. What a play by the Trojan. It is Miller to the outside. Touchdown. It's Miller time in Lincoln. USC takes the lead.
Going to bleed the play clock all the way down under 5. He wants to throw. Adjusts, puts a dunk up. It is intercepted. Taken away by Auburn. Still on his feet past the 50. There is a ball came loose late. Anquan Fagans.
The ruling on the field was an interception by Auburn. During the return, he fumbled the ball. The ball was recovered by Kentucky. The Kentucky's ball, 1st down and 10.
OU offense has not scored a touchdown yet tonight. Robinson changes that as he dives across the goal line. OU back on top late 3rd quarter.
To extend the game, to extend the drive rather. And now this from Duke Scott. Touchdown Pack!
So 2nd down and 15. Dampier on the rollout, throws a strike. Inside the 10, breaking free. Ryan Davis, touchdown Utah.
First start for Ashton Daniels. They bring the house again, and he's taken down. 7th sack of the night for Kentucky. Sam Green gets there, and the clock is Auburn's biggest enemy now. They have to hustle to get in position. With 3 seconds left, last play of the game. Daniels heaves it towards the end zone. Only Cats are there. It's Jordan Lovett with the interception, and Mark Stoops in Kentucky come on the road and get a 10-3 win.
And no Evan Pryor, their #1 running back. And keeping it is Sorsby, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They've got Parker in as the Wildcat quarterback. He fakes it to Dampier, the quarterback, and keeping it is Parker, breaking the tackle. Parker into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
And 3 touchdowns. Haynes King to the end zone. It is intercepted. Caden Fordham. And here they come. Pack with the upset.
Now for the Sooners, it's tick, tick, tick. They can really work on the clock here. Fresh set of downs. Material going to throw, and it's intercepted off the carom. Edwin Spillman. A takeaway for Tennessee when they had to have it as quickly as possible. And looking to the end zone right there. Touchdown, Mike Matthews. It's a 1-score game with 1:56 remaining.
They run the option again. Sorsby keeps it, faking the pitch to Walker. He fumbles the ball. Fixation here.
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. It'll be first down, Utah.
Robinson breaks free. Forget about it. Touchdown in Oklahoma. Does he cross the goal line? He drops down at the 1, which is the smart thing. The bigger picture is Oklahoma, unless they somehow don't execute this, and he's just right in. So
there's the point. You go up 9.
It's forced him to use one timeout there, but that's going to do it.
To Rodgers, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. A lost fumble and a pick. He'll take another shot, and this one's on the money to Cyrus Allen. Allen off to the races. Touchdown, Cincinnati. An 88-yard catch and run for a huge Bearcat score.
New Mexico continues here this season at Utah.
Dampier throwing again, and it's caught and spinning away at the 5, and down near the goal line is Buchanan. Check that. It was caught by Whittemore, just his 3rd catch of the season, and he scores a touchdown for Utah.
Timing on that 3rd down.
Carvalho, the deep man, just had a 23-yard punt return earlier. And here he goes again. Carvalho, past midfield, kicker to beat. He beat him. Inside the 10, dives for the end zone, touchdown.
Hugh Freeze was fired at Auburn today. Buyout a little bit north of $15 million. This is not a surprise to anyone who's watching college football. It's not a surprise to anyone who's watched Auburn this year. 15-19 over 3 seasons. 6-16 in SEC play. And, of course, 1-5 in SEC play this year. Not